Hi everyone, it's Mickey and Cass, the Canadian Pink Ladies. And hi Cass.
Hi.
And we are going to be doing it Wednesday mornings at 10 o'clock. And it'll be coffee with the Canadian Pink Ladies.
Yeah, see, I got my coffee.
Yep, and I got mine too.
Yeah. Do you like mine? Wake up and be awesome.
And that's awesome. And I need to get a fancy one. But on a side note, do you know what I put in my coffee, Cass?
What do you put in your coffee? I know what you used to put in your coffee.
Well, I really, really want to get away from the creamer. The
So good.
It is so good, but it's so bad for you. But anyways, so I actually put baking soda, just a smidge of baking soda in my coffee.
I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, so that makes it so I don't get any indigestion from it and stuff. It like takes away all that acid, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't taste. It's good. Yeah. So makes my coffee more enjoyable. Anyways, that was just a side note.
I've stopped drinking coffee.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking tea.
Oh, so then it should be coffee and tea with the Canadian Pink Ladies. Anyways, so so what we're going to do is this, and we're just going to have conversation. We are going to invite everybody to join us, so it will be an open thing, and people can comment and whatever, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, for our beginning one, I thought, what should we discuss?
What about Zoom with the Frooms last night?
Excellent, because you know what? I missed it.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it later today.
Because you don't have Wi-Fi where you're staying, so you can't join us at this time.
I know. I have to watch the recordings the next day.
Yeah.
So I really count on you, Cass, to tell me if they're good. But no. Anyways, so what was it about last night?
So Randy started with, it was just Randy last night.
Oh, where's Lisa?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it was just Randy, and he talked about how he got into network marketing and why he thinks it's better than your day-to-day job.
Oh, so why does he think that?
Well, you got freedom, and you don't have the pressures, and network marketing is better than starting your own business because you don't have to put in thousands and sometimes millions of dollars to get a business up and running, right? Lexus was $24.95.
34, yeah.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
34, yeah. So yeah, it was just talking about the freedom and the flexibility you have, and
so do you?
Sorry, startup costs. Yeah.
So do you agree with him?
I do. So I tried starting a business 3-4 years ago,
and it was actually a good one because it was making cakes.
Yeah, and I loved it, but I couldn't get it going. It was so hard to get that off the ground, right?
Yeah, because you need all that money for advertising.
Advertising, a storefront, and storefronts are not cheap anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like your rent. Then you got to think about your utilities, your equipment. It was a dream that was kind of out of my reach at the time. So, I've always been an entrepreneur. I've always come up with ideas and wanting to try new things, but with network marketing, I can actually do it.
Yeah, that's kind of similar with me, right? Because I did sketch and sandblasting.
Yeah.
And I was actually I could have been much more successful with it if I would have put more effort into it, but I needed bigger space. I needed employees, and And
the family didn't want to be your employees.
Yeah, my family didn't want to be my employees. And it wasn't that, I probably could have afforded to get employees, but I didn't want to deal with all that headache, all the paperwork, the tax work, all that stuff. That's what I absolutely hated, right? And that's what I love about network marketing, or Plexus especially.
Yeah.
It's all done for me. I don't have to do any of that. I love that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. What else did they talk about?
And then they talked about going silver +1.
Oh, so 4 instead of 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And he just kind of broke it down to show us how it's possible and kind of the income that you could make from just adding that one extra person.
I suppose, that would make a big difference.
Mm-hmm. So.
Okay, so, and he's suggesting to go for 4 every month? Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So was there a lot of people online?
There was, started with 7 of us, including Randy, and it kind of grew as the 45 minutes continued. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was 3 from Alberta when we started and 3 from Vernon, which was kind of cool.
Oh, really? That was a tie.
Yeah.
That's cool. We got it. Okay, should be our goal. Hey, Cass, we're going to make it a bigger Alberta team than BC team. Oh, you think we could do it?
I like that plan.
Except for that I have quite a few BC people, but that's okay. We're going to get Alberta people.
Well, Alberta's growing. We're getting there.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We are growing. And so if we put in this 4 go silver plus 1 every month, can you imagine how fast we would grow? That would be crazy. You know, when I first started with Plexus, I was really, I guess because I was so burned out from the previous network marketing business I was in, I was almost anti-business. And I was so thrilled with the fact that Plexus was a product that actually helped people that we didn't need to do the business. We could just share the products and how much they work and how amazing I was feeling, and that was so awesome. But I've come to the realization that I'm in it for the long run. If I'm in it for the long run, I'm in it for the business. It's an amazing business opportunity.
Yeah, and I was in the exact same boat, right? I was like, nope. Oh, that reminds me too much of the last business. Nope, not doing it. Nope. And I'm slowly coming around. There's still days where I'm like, no, that reminds me of my last business. No.
I know. And I imagine, that's us. I imagine there's other people out there that feel the same way, that are totally burned out from network marketing, and they just don't want to push the business. And I think that's okay, because it was a growing process for us too, right?
Mm-hmm. I think with this Go Silver plus 1 or 4x4, I think the hard thing is putting yourself out there to talk to enough people to get 4 new ones each month. And I know for me, that is my struggle. I'm like, well, I could talk to them, but I'm scared. What if they say no?
I know. And I'm really trying a different approach now. I've kind of switched approaches again. Whereas I'm trying to, I still use Facebook, but I'm trying to make it a more personal thing. And I'm trying to actually talk to people face to face. And it's really good for me. It's growing me, and it's really pushing me out of my comfort zone. And it's making me talk to people that I probably wouldn't have talked to in the past.
Well, I find it actually easier to talk to people face to face than I find to talk to them on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I kind of enjoyed hiding behind the mask of Facebook, but I do enjoy this.
I find that when I'm talking to people face to face, they can see my excitement and my genuine, what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, genuine.
Yeah. Like they're not going, oh, she's just saying this, or because they can't see my face, they can't hear my voice, right? So I find it so much easier. And I find that when I talk to people face to face, especially when it comes to Plexus, I don't get that rejection as easily.
Well, that's true. That's true. I did notice. And you know what else I really like is seeing their excitement, because I find that when I'm excited and I'm like, oh, this is so amazing and it's helped me in so many areas. And you know what? I had another aha moment about how much Plexus has helped today. But when I'm sharing that with people and they're getting excited back and they're like, oh my goodness, I have this too. And the excitement builds when you're talking to each other, right? It's kind of cool.
It's so much fun.
Okay, I got to share with you my aha moment today.
You do. I was going to ask what it was.
So I don't know if you saw my post I made yesterday about Dad, Chuck.
Yes.
And how much I love him, and wow, right? And I realized, like, when we had so many, when he had his brain injury, it was like living with a zombie. Like, I don't know how else to say it, and I don't want to offend him by saying the wrong things, but he was really, really hard to live with, right? Because I couldn't have, like, really intellectual conversations. Not that he was stupid. he just wasn't able to comprehend.
He was recovering from a brain injury.
And and I kept waiting for it to get better, and it wasn't getting better. And I was like feeling more like I had 4 kids rather than 3 kids and a husband, right? And I have noticed, I've been thinking about it, from when we first started Plexus and how it has slowly improved. And it's been improving so much. And I'm like so happy because I love that he can actually talk to me and we can actually have these conversations. And it's like, I got my husband back after he had the accident in 2000?
No.
Yeah.
9.
It was.
I was in grade 7 and I started.
It was March of 2000.
No, I started grade 9 in 2000.
Okay. Anyways, it's been a long recovery.
It has been a long recovery.
And I have to say, it's not just the slim. It's, you know what the secret ingredient was?
What?
The nerve health. The nerve health. And we didn't know which one it was. So we would be, mixing and matching and trying different things. But every time he was off the nerve health, he would slowly slump. Remember when we were in Cold Lake and we were off the nerve health? And
when you put him back on it, and I was like, you need to take him off of that because he's so fast that I couldn't even keep up with him.
I know. So I don't know. I'm just so thrilled. I got my husband back. I'm going to make a Facebook post about that today.
You should.
But it's hard because, I don't want to
I don't think he would be offended by that.
Say anything that might belittle him or something. It's not like that. It's just amazing. I got my husband back.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
And watching him with you guys too, right?
Mm-hmm. Our relationships have all changed. In a good way.
Yeah. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So anyways, back to building our business and the excitement, right? I think, going face-to-face, you definitely get more excitement. You build on the excitement.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. So I was thinking, what if we asked everybody to put in their thoughts of what we should discuss?
I like that plan.
I kind of like doing it Wednesday mornings because we can kind of discuss what the Zoom with the Frooms have done, and you can fill me in on all the goodies and stuff. So that's good. I like that. But I'd also like to get feedback from the people because there's so many different areas that we all struggle with, right? Like my struggles aren't the same as yours. And
yep. No,
we can learn from that. Yeah, okay. So is there anything else we should discuss?
Nothing I can think of off the top of my head.
So how do we end these things?
Oh, we didn't think about that, did we?
No. So I think what we'll do is we've been going for 20 minutes and we'll just end it at that and see what kind of feedback we get. Hopefully people like this, and we'll continue to grow and learn together.
Yeah, and so for next week, we will put a reminder out there to let you all know, Wednesday, 10 a.m., coffee with the Canadian Pink Ladies. And so people don't miss it. Yeah, that sounds good. It'll be fun to have other people part of it. Yeah, and to get some feedback and hear what they have to say. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Awesome. Okay, bye, Mom. Bye, I love you. Love you too. Bye. Bye.